at what exactly is here. I know they've got a camera on the front of it, and they're just going to kind of look at all of these things. They're also able to move some things out of the way. But you see the robot just now got to the location right there in front of that sign. And I can tell you the sign says, "Ignore this like you do genocide. 28,000 and counting. Silence is complicity," is what the sign says. And you can see them just kind of using the robot to investigate what's going on. I think that's some of my exhaust. So what we know right now is that the University of Oklahoma and Norman Police departments are investigating something suspicious on the grounds of the Gaylord Journalism Building, Gaylord School of Journalism here at Gaylord Hall. This is on the east side of the building, on the grounds there on the east side, and this is in between the stadium on the west side of Asp, in the grass next to the Gaylord School of Journalism. They have evacuated that building. Now, as far as we know, that's the only building they've evacuated. And right now, they're kind of using the robot. You can see the robot there in the center of your screen, kind of taking a look and investigating some of those items that are in front of that sign. And they're using a lot of caution and a lot of care right in here just to make sure that everyone is safe. And like I said, they have evacuated the building. They're keeping everyone at a distance. Asp is shut down. Lindsay is shut down between Chautauqua and Jenkins. So that kind of a wide view there, you can kind of see the area that they're keeping everyone away from. Now, Van Vliet Oval, there are a number of students on Van Vliet Oval, and those are the ones that were evacuated from the building, and probably a lot of students that are just trying to see exactly what's going on here. It looks like they've actually pushed a lot of those students back even further. There's not as many students on Van Vliet Oval as there was earlier. Don't look for it. Are they still using that robot to look around there? Just kind of keep it on that. Let's see if I can get like kind of over the top of it. All right, there's kind of a wide shot. So that's Asp that's running from the bottom to the top of your screen. And the statue and the object that they're looking at is right in the center of your shot, right there in the grass. So as Francisco zooms in on it, You can see that they're using that robot there to kind of sift through those items. Looks like it's on some plastic, like a plastic trash bag or something, but there's a sign there that's attached to something heavy behind it. It almost looks like a couple of cinder blocks. And the sign reads, "Ignore this like you do genocide, 28,000 and counting, silence is complicity." And again, we don't know when this was placed here, and we don't know who did it. I'm sure that the university is investigating this fully, and will try to figure out exactly who was responsible for this based on surveillance cameras or anything, any eyewitness accounts around the area. But this is something that officials here at the university and the Norman Police Department are keeping a very close eye on. Is we do have what I believe to be the bomb squad on the scene. The vehicles that this robot came out of were unmarked, so I'm going to try to get around on the other side here. I'm keeping a safe distance, which means I'm actually at a higher altitude than I would normally be to cover this, and that's just to give the law enforcement on the ground enough distance. They like it when they're able to hear each other talk, and to keep us at a safe distance as well, just worst case scenario. But right now, it just looks like some suspicious items and a sign, somebody trying to make a point. But again, I know we have a group of people back at the station that are working to get more information on this, and trying to talk with officials at the university and at the city of Norman to try to unpack exactly what's happening here. Again, Sky 5 and KOCO 5 were the first on the scene to bring you these live shots and this breaking news here at the University of Oklahoma. If you're just now joining us on the KOCO mobile app and Facebook Live, good afternoon. This breaking news is right in the middle of campus, and that you see, that the building right in the center of your shot, that is Gaylord Hall. That is the School of Journalism here at the University of Oklahoma. And this building has been evacuated, and the reason it was evacuated was due to some suspicious items and a suspicious sign that was placed outside of the university on the grounds on the east side of the building. The building has been evacuated. We believe that this is the only building that's been evacuated, although that building just to the right you see there, that's the School of Architecture, I believe, or pretty close to it. I think it is. I think that's the School of Architecture. Now I'm going to try to sneak back over and get a little bit closer. There's a possibility that, kind of getting some inside intel, that this is possibly the Norman Police Department's Hazardous Devices Unit. And they're the ones that are kind of working to investigate this further and try to figure out exactly what's going on here.